Hello. So I didn't vlog last week. As some of you know, we had to say goodbye to our beautiful boy Dice. So I've been an emotional mess. I still am. So I don't really know what else to say. I can't massively talk about it because it's too raw. It's only just happened last week. So, but it was 12 and a half. It was a good age, and anyway, that's where I've been, which I'm sure you understand, but I just wanted to kind of let you know that I would like to give him a better tribute, but I'm not ready for like looking at photos and videos just yet, but maybe one day, or maybe I won't, maybe I'll just keep that private, I don't know, but yeah, that's where I've been. So good morning. I'm in my new car, by the way, which I can't really drive. I'm a bit useless at driving it. Keep stalling it. It's 7:45 and I'm on my way to the doctor's. I've got an appointment at 8 o'clock purely because I didn't want to sound lazy and turn it down. I'm going to have the implant in my arm changed, contraceptive implant, and I'm really nervous. I feel sick. I don't know why, because I've had it changed before, and I absolutely know that it doesn't hurt in the slightest. I know that. Yet, for some reason, I don't know, I'm just squeamish about that kind of thing. I'm not even worried about pains, I'm just squeamish. So I'm trying my windscreen wipes on. I don't know what I'm doing in this car. I don't know where any of the buttons are. I'll show you my car when I get back in a bit more detail, if I remember. Well, not loads of details, because I'm sure you're not that interested. So, I'm done. It's 7:30 now, so I'm on my way home. Do you know what? It's never bad, but I just hate it. It's the thought of it, I think. It's not, like I say, it doesn't hurt. I knew it didn't hurt. But I just get so, like, scared about it. Which way should I go? Let's go this way. I've probably made the wrong decision, have I? The trouble is, I'm a bleeder. I don't know why, but my blood doesn't clot properly. So there has been times in, oh, it's about to go then, and there's a car coming. There's been times in the past where I actually have some medication at home that clots my blood if I need it. So I've had an injection into it that was meant to clot my blood a little bit, but it hasn't. It's still bleeding, so it'll be all right. She just said just keep applying pressure to it, and it will be okay. But it's just annoying, and it means that because of that also I bruise quite badly, so I know there'll be a bit of a bruise there, which is fine, it doesn't bother me, but there we go. Anyway, I'm off home now. I've got a delivery coming from B&Q today, which is really annoying because it means I'm going to have to stay in the house, and I absolutely hate being in the house at the moment. I just can't stand it. It just feels so empty and horrible. So anyway, hopefully someone might come and visit me. I don't know if they will, but I hope so. I don't want to be home alone. Here is the inside of my little car. If you can see it properly, I don't know, but it's probably a bit rubbish. But it's a Ford Ka, whatever you want to say. That's actually my initial, so I like to think that's especially for me. This is weird because the gear stick's in a totally different place to my old car. My old car was just there in the middle where it would normally be, but there we go. So there's my little car. And then I've taken this from my old car, which my friend got me when I first passed my test, so it lost its smell many years ago, but I always kept that in my old car, and of course I couldn't get rid of it now. So there's Dice, he's with us. And then my sister got me this air freshener because I blinking, I hope it's showing, it might be too bright, because I blinking love the labyrinth. And this little guy, hello, fancy a cup of tea? Come inside, make faces. And there it is from the outside. Excuse the state of me. I'm not going anywhere today though, so it doesn't matter. So I've just been at home today. I have built Matthew's new shoe rack, or what I am using as his shoe rack, which I really like the way it looks. I really like the way it's turned out. Matt's just got back from his dad's now. He's been at his dad's since Monday, working on the farm, so he's managed to make himself £60, which is good, and then he made himself £15 last week on his paper round, so that's good because he's saving up for bike parts. I can't tell you what parts because it means nothing to me. I think the word sprocket was mentioned, hub maybe, I don't know. I know the words, don't know what they are. So yeah, good for him, well done him, that's good. What else have I done today? I've painted my nails. I've done them black and white spots, or white with black spots, as a little nod to Dice. So there's my nails. Done that. Watched a bit of TV. Not a great deal, to be honest. One of them days, really. I've got the fire on. It's still August, isn't it? What's the date? 31st of August. I've got the blooming fire on. It's not right, is it? It's freezing today. So, yeah, that's it. Oh, look at this. This is what I was going to show you. So last week, was it last week? Last week, whenever it was, I don't know. A client of mine happened to mention, sorry, my arm's really tired, happened to mention that he was needing a mountain bike leader for something, and I have a friend who's a mountain bike leader, so I said, oh, if you leave your number I'll pass it on. Anyway, the story is he forgot to leave his number, so that was that, but he just lives up the road from me, he doesn't live very far. So last week he knocked on the door and gave me this envelope. So I opened it up, and inside, excuse all the rustling, hang on. Should have probably got it out of the envelope before I started filming. So, and then because we were talking about mountain biking and stuff like that, I was so, or actually no, I think he'd seen Matt out on his bike, so he was asking, you know, about Matt and mountain biking and stuff. So anyway, he dropped this off and it says, hi Kate, forgot to leave my number in case your friend can do the job, blah blah blah. And then he left his mobile number on there. And then this little note at the bottom says, P.S. wondered if Matt might want a copy of this book. It's a bit average, if I'm honest, and he's probably too old for it. It's about mountain biker and it's set around Kendal. I've got a few copies cluttering up the place, so I'm glad to pass it on. So I thought, oh, that's nice. I'll just show you the books out there. So I thought, oh, that's cool, and set around Kendal. And then I looked at the name, and that's my client. And he has never, ever mentioned that he's written a book. So that was really quite funny. The fact that he says it's just average. Yet on the front here it says it's shortlisted for the Times Chicken House Children Fiction Award 2015. I thought, how cool is that? And he's never ever mentioned it. I've got other clients that are authors as well, like published authors, but this isn't his job at all. So yeah, he's just, you know, just done this for himself really. But how cool is that? So I texted him saying, you never told me that you'd written a book, and he's very modest about it and said, oh, it's not very good, but you know, I just thought you might like it. So I'm going to actually read it because I'm really intrigued. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that little story with you. I thought it was really cool. So there we go. I wonder how many more of my clients are secret authors. Good morning. The time is 9:30. Just on my way to take some cardboard to the recycling, and then maybe just nip into Morrison's very quickly for some milk. I need to go proper shopping, but I don't have time just now because Matthew's back at the doctor's at 11:15, because unfortunately his ears are bothering him again. He finished his antibiotics. He thought they were alright, and then they just started playing up again, so bless him. So ideally I've got to be home in half an hour because Matt can't just get up and go. It takes him a long time to get his stuff together, really. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. Yeah, and he has to have his breakfast, and it takes him a little while to get going in the morning, so there we go, that's that. And then hopefully we'll go straight into town after that to get his school shoes. Hopefully it's early enough that Matthew will agree to go into town with me, because if it's any later in the day there's a possibility of seeing people that he knows, and he will not be seen with me, so hopefully we'll get away with that and get that sorted. Hello, so the time is now 1:30 or 1:25. I've been to the doctor's. Matthew's got some more drops for his ears, but he's also being referred to ENT because I don't know if I've ever said before, I don't think I have because I don't know why I would, but Matthew's actually partially deaf, and he has had like a couple of pairs of grommets put in when he was younger. He's been going to ENT for forever really, up until the age of 10 when he had some hearing aids made for him. They were made, he had them fitted and all that stuff, or you know, had the moulds done, had the hearing aids made, chose his design, everything like that. And then the day that we went to pick them up, they said that they've been looking back at his charts, you know, I don't know what you call it, like his audiology tests and stuff. Is that the right word? Audiology? Anyway, and they decided that the pitch that he couldn't hear couldn't be picked up by hearing aids anyway. That's Matthew whistling, if you can hear. So they decided not to give him the hearing aids, but they did say at some point he will need hearing aids. But then that was it, like that was the end of our ENT journey really. So we've never gone back or anything. So anyway, the doctor now has decided to refer him back to ENT to have a hearing test and to look a bit further into it. So that's that, and he's having a swab taken and sent off. Well, we've got to do the swab on Monday at home because he put his drops in this morning, so you have to do it when he hasn't had his drops. Anyway, that's that. That's you caught up on that. And then we went into town and got Matt's school shoes. got a new jacket and he got his football boots. I think that's all he needs. I think. Because his shirts and everything are alright from last year. Could probably do with some more trousers, but he does have some anyway, so it's not a major issue. But also at TK Maxx, I got a treat for myself. And I got these, which I absolutely love. How cool are they? Well, I think they're cool. Doc Martens, and they're real Doc Martens, and they were £40. I'm trying to look for the price ticket as it come off. They were £40 reduced from, well, not reduced from, but you know, like they're normally over £100 anyway. No, I can't find the ticket. So I couldn't leave them. I already have some white Doc Martens, like the matte white ones, but I've never been able to break them in. But these ones are already comfortable when I tried them on. It's across this bit here on my other ones that just will not loosen up, but these, I think they're like just softer leather, so they're already comfortable. So I'm mega excited. Hurry up winter, I want to wear these. I don't think Matt really liked them, but I love them. And I don't normally like to spend very much money on myself, but it is my birthday, so, well, on Monday. So that's a good excuse, isn't it? I don't normally just buy things like that on a whim, but there we go. I liked them. So I've just come on to say goodnight, really. Oh, excuse me. It's 9 o'clock now, so since I last spoke to you, did Matthew's hair, and did a bit of housework, really. That's it. So that's good. He's got all his back to school stuff done, new shoes, new hair, all that stuff. Mum life. Yeah, that's it. And then I've had a bath. Unfortunately, my bandage thing came off in the bath. Well, I wasn't meant to get it wet, but I accidentally got it wet, so it got all bloody and horrible. So I took that off, but the steri strips have stayed on, so hopefully I don't bleed all over my bed covers. Got a bowl of popcorn here. Just watching Crystal Maze, kind of, not really. It's on, not really watching it. So yeah, that's my Friday night. Work at 8 o'clock. I'm just trying to, I'm not really eating at the moment. I just feel sick all the time. So, which is like always what happens when I get upset. So I'm just like trying to force myself to eat things. So that's why I've got popcorn. I don't really want it, but it's just like the thing that made me feel least sick, if you know what I mean. So I shall eat that. I'll try to eat that. Yeah, that's that. So I shall see you tomorrow. Well, it'll be tomorrow for me. Be about 10 seconds for you, 5 seconds. And here we are, less than 5 seconds later. But in reality, it is 4:30 on Saturday afternoon for me. So I have done a full day at work. I'm now on my way home. I got invited out tonight, but I can't be bothered. I'm really tired. And tomorrow we're going to a vintage fair, or I'm going to a vintage fair with my friend. So I've no idea what that will be like, but I'm quite interested to see. I think I'm just going to stay in tonight and watch a bit of rubbish TV. I think X Factor's starting again tonight, so a bit easy watching trash TV of a Saturday evening. Why not? I've caught that cat on camera. I've seen that a couple of times, and it's just the strangest cat. I've never seen a cat like it. It's like, I think it's like a Siamese cat, but it's a gingery colour. Well, you saw it. So yeah, I've never seen a cat like that before. So there we go. If you know what it is, let me know. So I am on my way. Whoa, you're going fast. I'm on my way. Oh, parking sensors. Fabulous. I'm on my way to go and give my eldest niece a lift to her friends. There's a party going on or something, and her mum is out with the little kids or something, so I said I'd be on standby to give her a lift if she wanted, and she wants. So it's I think it's about 5:30. Yeah, it's 5:30 now. So I should go and do that, and then I'm going home. I think I'm gonna have a bath and a shower. I'll have a bath and a shower, either or. Then I'm going to put my PJs on, and then I'm going to chill out for the night, because let's be honest, that's what I do most Saturdays, and that is my favourite thing to do. It's probably my favourite night of the week, Saturday night. I think it's probably because I know I don't have to get up early on a Sunday, although I still do get up early, but there's just something about not having to have your alarm on, isn't there? It's just magical. Hello, good morning. So it's actually 10 o'clock. I've no idea how it's ended up getting that late in the morning, because I've actually been up since 6:15 for some bizarre reason. Although, I say I've been awake since 6:15, but I've just lazed in bed all morning. I've just watched YouTube videos and drank coffee and painted my nails. And this one broke really, really short. That's just fun to see. So anyway, now I'm on my way to my sister's again. I actually ended up going to my sister last night and didn't leave there till about 10 o'clock. So I'm on my way back there because my little nephew George stayed at my house last Saturday, and for one thing left his toy bus, so I'm taking that back round. But also he'd spotted a box of Lego. Are you letting me go? Thank you. He spotted a box of Lego in the spare room and asked if he could have it, which said that he could. But then we forgot to take it with us when we went, so I'm taking that round for him. Then I'm going to Morrison's, quickly do some shopping, and then I think we are going to the vintage fair, which I don't know a lot about it. I don't know what, I have no idea. I think there's like bands on and stuff, and then stalls, I think. We'll see, but it's not very nice. Well, it's alright now, but I don't think it's meant to be very nice weather today. And also it's in Morecambe, and it's always a bit worse weather in Morecambe. I think because it's by the sea, it's always really windy. That's why I've tied my hair back. It's always windy, and I think it's always a bit colder than it is here. And I'm actually really cold today. I've got a polo neck on. It's really, really chilly today. And a greyhound.
That's one of my favourite cars. The old Speedsters.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, is that one about to go? Oh, someone's in that one. Someone's in that one.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Charlie, his owner died. I know he's walked my other one.